Good afternoon. My name is Concepcion Pinero. I'm from Bristol, Connecticut, and this is my toy, my 1976 GMC Vandura, fully custom, airbrushed by the late famous Bob Gorski, one of the best airbrushes that we had around here in the New England section of the state. I started this off as a regular cargo van. When I got out of the service, I started customizing it. Went into the boneyards, found my nice little bubble windows from a LPR van that was crushed in the front. Ended up buying the windows. And that was my first step, starting cutting out the windows, putting them in. And then I kept on continuing into the customization inside, trying to figure out what theme to do. And I finally came out with this one after about 8 different tries. I ended up adding the fender flares, custom side pipes, custom rims, tires, bush guard bumper. So now the front part of my van, I just changed the headlights, put the halos and projection beam lights. I put my bars so if I'm ever in the woods, light up the whole sky at night. I added air horns underneath my spoiler in the front. Got my antique plates, early American plates, since this is 76. I added hood scoops. I put the name of the van, which is Tiny's Pride, my little pride and joy. And that, my air horns, custom mirrors, antenna. Under the hood, I have just put 2 years ago a 383 stroker motor, nice. Crate motor. Nice. I just had my tranny rebuilt 2 weeks ago before coming here because I was having problems with it when I was going to go up to Lost Memorial Day weekend. Never made it. I had to turn back home. Oh. So I had the tranny done 2 weeks ago. It's running like a bear now, and I'm so happy. You know, I got my sunroof, my bubble sunroof on the top. Yes, I ended up putting my Harley air horns, my bubble sunroof. I had a Ventura, the Super Scoop on it, but it ripped when I threw it, parked it into my garage and didn't fit. Oh. So I had to buy a regular vent because you can't find them no more. Then I have a luggage rack up there and my NorCal rear spoiler wing.
On this side you have a different mural, I see.
Yes, I have a woman on a Roman type chariot being pulled by a lion, tiger, panther, cheetah, and jaguar because I love my cats of the jungle. And it also has so much detail. You have little skulls here that you have to come close to see. You got the vulture. Then you have a T-Rex back here, a Tyrannosaurus, Tyrannotops. Mm-hmm. Triceratops, I mean. You have the iguana on the side, then you have the eagle on the top. And that's like a valley. They're coming out of a valley. From the valley, they end up heading toward the jungle on the back, on the other part of the mural, because it's like a little story that I thought of and that. So that's coming from the past into the present on this side. So the present is like a jungle scene. That's where everything looks like asking for passage. So what other king there is in the jungle besides the lion? The big elephant himself. Oh yeah. That is the man. So right there they're asking for passage. And the elephant will give him the passage. And from there, then it goes into my other part, which is I'm a Sagittarius. So the other side, you'll understand what I mean by that one. Okay. And that. So right there, the detail and everything on it, you can see the bowstring, and you see the shadow of the bowstring on his hand. That's how good this guy was, and God bless him. And that's his name right there in the corner, Bob Gorski. He used to be from Southington. Yeah, I ended up putting a belly pan underneath it, and that'll give it more of a custom look. I changed my tail lights at an angle. Everybody likes that different look on it. You know, done some crazy things. You know, the mind will keep going and going and going. So it's a never-ending story with a van, and I love it.
And then on this side,
and then on this side, it finally heads to the future. That's why all you see is the mountain peaks going up up into space, eternity. So that's my little story. Plus, like I said, he's a half man. It's supposed to be a Pegasus, but I wanted something different, so he added the wings. Since I'm a Sagittarius and that.
Cool.
And there they go, Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Poof,
Nice.
starting a new world.
Nice.
So that was my little story of the mural and that.
Hey,
Now,
what do you got going on here?
well, my inside, I made it for show and to go camping.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a removable hardwood floor.
Oh.
So you slide it out, and then you have all rug underneath. So when I take my grandkids out,
Mm-hmm.
they could all sleep down here. Plus mine, it converts into a bed back here. I pop it out, and then it becomes a full bed back here.
Mm-hmm.
And so I added a stereo system. I put new speakers, a new amp in the closet where out of sight, out of mind. And then the little sink still works, the refrigerator works. I got a hanging wine rack, which I just dropped down the glass and the bottles, but in show, I always put the bottles up and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And all the custom lights in it, LEDs, rope lights. Then, of course, you see the woofers.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got the two tens in the bottom there, and then I got two other tens underneath the bed in my storage bin. So it's a work in process, but I enjoy it. And then I added cabinets because I built all this. All this is all removable when I go camping,
Mm-hmm.
and that the rug, the fur.
Was this leather? This is
No, this one is vinyl.
like vinyl. Okay,
Yeah, it's vinyl and
yeah,
that.
looks really,
So,
yeah, it's a good idea.
The bed was custom made, tailored by a tailor for me. I cut out the foam and everything. I gave him what I wanted, and he ended up cutting it perfect for me, sewing it and putting it in.
And you have a refrigerator there?
Yeah, I got the refrigerator, my storage bin, my amp in the closets, my equalizer,
Mm-hmm.
crossover.
I even see a sink over there.
Yeah, the sink and my little tigers in
Tigers
there.
coming out of it. Nice.
Then more storage space up there.
Mhm.
And like I said, more custom lights. And then I have in the front here
Mhm. Yeah.
my overhead
Mhm.
console,
Mhm.
my captain chairs, my tuck and button interior, the fur on the dashboard, the wooden console for the driver with the cup holders, my little CD player there, DVD player, my chain steering wheel I put, tilt steering wheel, the overhead console with all the toggle switches for all my electrical.
Oh yeah.
And of course, I got a pair of pliers up there. I don't know what it's doing up there. Somebody must have put it up there. They borrowed it. That's funny. And then, like I said, I have more lights and that. My fire extinguisher, of course, I always keep one hanging and one right next to my driver's seat.
Mhm. Gotta have them.
Gotta have them because you never know, for
For
yourself or to help somebody else.
Right.
And
Beautiful.
but
Yeah, very
thank you. And then I got the glass etching I did, and my buddy Fletcher helped me with
nice.
this.
Oh yeah.
You know, theme still
Oh,
keeps
yeah,
going.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The elephants on this side. Then I got the lion and tigers on the other side. Now the back part,
Mhm.
and in the side, I forgot I had the running boards that are all neon in the side and underneath the van.
Oh yeah.
So put a little mirror so I can see myself in that, and more pictures of my tigers and leopards, and that goes with the theme of the van. And then my stuffed animals. I have my TV that goes right there. I always put it down when I'm driving to make sure that it doesn't break or I forget.
Right.
I got my little fans since I don't have AC.
Gotta have them.
And like I said, the bubble windows, the fur, the tuck and button, the leather,
Mirror on the
and
ceiling.
the mirror on the ceiling, custom made neon lights by Elm City Neon in New Haven.
Mm.
The guy's amazing with his neon.
Wow.
And that's an art that you don't see too much of.
No.
And he does serious work, because he just did some for me because I had two that broke. And my storage room, my storage bin underneath
Yeah, everybody
with
has
all my
storage.
tools and all that.
All our camping stuff,
I'm
tools.
prepared prepared to help anybody out if anybody does break down.
There you go.
So this is my baby. Tiny's pride too. My pride and joy that I worked so hard to build this after going into service.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
And like I said, that's my little baby.
Everybody thinks they're stalling. That's the camera.
Yeah.
Ba, 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 ba. That's what you call them. Performance.
Sounds good.
See it on the highway when we take off. Ooh.
You want to goose it a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, buddy. Well, hey, thanks for showing her to us.
Thank you so much, JJLightning. It was a pleasure doing an interview with you. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
God
you're welcome.
bless.